Hi, first grade. It's Mrs. Derbyshire. Today for writing, you are asked to write a friendly letter to describe what you shared for show and tell. So I wanted to go over a friendly letter a little bit first before you did that. So I wrote my friendly letter on Seesaw, but you're not going to be doing that. You'll be writing in your journal. And when you're doing a friendly letter, first of all, you want to make sure that you include the date in the top right corner. So I recorded this on April 20th, 2020. So I put that in the corner. And then you want to address your letter to somebody. So I decided to write to Mrs. Swavely. You might decide to write to a friend, a family member, even your pet, anybody. But you want to address them by saying, Dear Mrs. Swavely is what I wrote. Make sure you have this comma after their name. I'm going to read you my letter, and I'm explaining what I showed for show and tell. And I even went a little further and explained some other things. And I even asked Mrs. Swavely a question to see if maybe she would write back to me. Dear Mrs. Swavely, today I did a show and tell on Seesaw. It was really cool to share something from my house. I took a video of me. Mrs. Derbyshire, you made a mistake. I took a video of me showing my dog, Moose. Some other kids showed their favorite toy, favorite book, and some kids even shared their pet fish. It was a fun activity. What would you share if you did a show and tell? Your friend, Mrs. Derbyshire. So I ended my friendly letter with a question, and I did this because I was hoping that I would get a letter back. When you finish writing a friendly letter, you want to sign it somehow. So I chose to do your friend, Mrs. Derbyshire. Another way people end letters is they write from. So from Mrs. Derbyshire. Or a really fancy one is sometimes people write sincerely. Oh my goodness. There we go. Sincerely, Mrs. Derbyshire. That's another way to say from. Okay, so you're going to be writing your friendly letter today. Maybe think about including a question at the end. Make sure you address it with dear and who you're writing to, the date, and make sure you sign it in some way. Sincerely, from, love, your friend. Okay, and maybe even post your letter on Seesaw so that we can see it. All right, bye, first grade.